Welcome back to Good Day Columbia, ladies and gentlemen. And it seems that all good things come to an end. Lexington's Carlos Guevara was eliminated from last week's X Factor. He made the top 13 and left a mark across the world with over 50,000 Twitter followers. Everyone's talking about Carlos, and although he's no longer a contestant, Carlos says his elimination was just the beginning. Joining us live now, Carlos Guevara. Hey. Carlos, good morning, man.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. I know that you're coming fresh out. This is, we could say, one of your first TV interviews.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Carlos, it's so good to see you. First, on behalf of everyone here on Watch Fox and even the Midlands, just congrats to you for making it so far in X Factor.
Thank you so much,
man. What was it like? You're on the national stage on the live shows. Explain to us, what were you feeling?
It's crazy. It's really, really insane. It's surreal. It's almost like you're living a dream the whole entire time. Every day it's just you get to work for what you love to do, and then you get to perform. It's so cool.
That's a good thing. And speaking about performance, take us back to a normal day as you prep for the live shows. What was that like?
A normal day. Well, every day, every day's a Monday there. That's one of the things that we were told. Every day's a Monday. So I'm working full time. Preparing, going to vocal coaching, and then we're doing. Since it's a reality show too. We're doing. We're filming. We're having interviews done, and then sometimes we have to go to press. And at the same time, I'm going to school. So it's crazy. I go to school on every day. We have to have at least like 15 hours a week or something like that, and I had to go to school like 8 hours straight, on Saturdays or on Sundays.
On the weekends,
yeah, just to clock in time because you have to do so much stuff, and it's cool going to interviews, going to like red carpet events, and just doing so many cool things. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I mean, just knowing your backstory and knowing what you had to deal with and experience and have overcome or still overcoming, did you think this would be you?
No, never. 6 months ago, I was just in line among like 40,000, among like a whole bunch of people.
Right.
And I was one of like 40,000 people, and it still hasn't really sunk in yet, that it happened. But you don't really necessarily think that you never think that you're gonna be that person to make it onto a show or to be that one in a million to do something. But it happened, and it's so weird.
That is cool. Now, for some people who haven't followed X Factor, we have some of the songs that Carlos sang. The first one that we're going to air for you all is No Sunshine.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house just ain't no home anytime she goes away.
Okay, now this song right here, No Sunshine, is one of the songs that you sang in the beginning when they did the brand new 4-chair challenge. Yeah. You hit some notes there, Carlos. Your reaction to your own performance?
Ain't No Sunshine, that was a really cool song to sing. It was fun because I was able to, I could play around with it and, put my own little spin on it. So that's one thing that I love to do. Well, the whole 4-chair challenge experience was crazy because, we didn't even know what the 4-chair challenge was until we were on the stage and they started filming.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we had no idea what it was. It was kind of like a surprise. And then they tell us, you guys are just going to randomly sit in like these chairs. If you get asked to sit down, then you can like get moved around. It's crazy.
Wow.
It was like I was like I was a nervous wreck. It was insane. But I love that performance. That was so much fun. I think that was one of the the highlights of the show for me, being able to be on. Because right there is when you like made the top 16, sitting in the chair, but you weren't sure if you were going to make it or not. It was crazy. It was insane. But
we have another performance. Carlos, what's going on?
So you can see what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I want to know what's going on.
You know what, Carlos? I like this performance. What's going on? Really quick, give us your reaction to this performance, because when I saw it, it was like suave, cool, classy. I was like, look at Carlos.
Yeah. Since I've been there, I've been trying to work on, my style, because I'm not necessarily the most stylistic person. I'll walk out, in whatever I wore to bed, and I just don't care. But since I've been there, I've been trying to, take better care of myself. But it's so cool being on stage. I got to put on makeup like every day, so that was an interesting experience.
Just like us here on Good Day.
Yeah. Being on TV every day and just being able to perform was so cool.
Wow.
And, to sing a classic song and to be all like dressed up, walking around with people like
everywhere.
It's so cool.
So surreal.
Yeah.
Folks, stay with us. There's more Good Day coming up. We're going to be talking with Carlos Guevara. And welcome back to Good Day Columbia, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few moments ago, we were speaking with Carlos Guevara from X Factor Season 3. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. And he is in the house to talk a little bit more about his experience at X Factor and what's next up for him. Carlos, the last thing we talked about, we were speaking about your performance with what's going on.
Yeah.
The next thing we want to talk about is the voting debacle that happened. We know that there was one night, plenty of votes were made, and then some of the producers came and told you all the votes are not going to count. Yeah. And we have that video. Tell us, what was your reaction when you were listening to them?
I think we were all pretty shocked. None of us really expected it. I think we all had an idea, you know, right after the performance, we all go to press. Then, you know, we do interviews and stuff. And we were wondering why it was taking so long to, you know, go back into the building. I guess they were just trying to figure out everything so we wouldn't freak out. Then we get in, and I guess they had their cameras up, had their cameras set up because I guess it was going to be a moment.
Right.
And, you know, they announced it, and we were all like, oh, okay. Because right when you guys saw us, when they announced it, was the first time we heard it. It was a raw reaction. So
really?
We were like, oh, God. It was... I didn't really know what to think because I knew I had gotten a lot of votes, you know, from on Wednesday. I knew that, you know, everybody from my school was voting over and over again. I knew that everybody from my church had been announced. I knew that it was going to be...
Especially here.
Yeah. I knew everyone here was, you know, voting so hard on Wednesday. And then they told us that we were going to have to do another performance Thursday. And I was like, okay. So then we went to Cannonball. And that's what I sang for my Thursday performance. We all had to sing our Save Me songs. And, you know, I loved my performance, but I think that the news about the revote wasn't really spread as fast as it was. And, you know, what happened, and now I'm here, but, you know, it all happens for reasons, so. And
speaking about Cannonball, we have that performance, about a 20-second clip. Check it out.
When you flow like a cannonball, when you flow like a cannonball.
There you are singing Cannonball. You said you liked that performance. Carlos, what's next for you?
You know, what's next is, you know, X Factor my journey with the X Factor might be over, but my journey overall is not whatsoever, not even close. You know, actually my next event, you know, back in town is this Sunday, and I'll be singing at, you know, Kennedy's event. She's a wonderful girl in my town who, you know, who was diagnosed with cancer, and you know, this Sunday we're just having an event to just, you know, celebrate how awesome she is and what like an overcomer she is and how like she's so cool. And so I'll be singing there. And besides that, you know, I might be taking some trips to New York to be on a certain show. I might be taking some trips to, you know, Atlanta to, you know, meet with some people and, you know, just I really want to start working on, you know, my own music and creating my own music. So it's going to be really interesting. You know, so just keep my name in your mind.
Really quick, what can we expect with your music coming? Because there's so many different types of genres of music. Everybody has their own style. Really quick, tell the viewers, what can we expect when you come out with your music?
You know, when I come up with my music, I really, what I want to go towards, you know, I definitely know who I am as an artist. And I know I might not be the most, you know, poppy, you're not going to see me on stage, you know, breaking it down like the Backstreet Boys, but my style, I think, is more like a chill. You know, I want to be someone different. I don't want people to compare me to anyone else because I don't want to be like anyone else. I want to be Carlos. So I definitely want to have a distinct sound about me, and that's one of the things, you know, I look forward to doing.
That is pretty cool. Carlos Guevara, thank you so much. And once again, congratulations for making the top 13 on X Factor. Ladies and gentlemen, he's our very own right here in Lexington. And of course, X Factor again this week. Make sure you watch it and see what's going to take place.
And
Stay with us and vote.
Vote for your favorite contestants because all the votes matter.
There's more Good Day coming up after this. Stay with us.